Should be great.
That's cool.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for helping me out, first of all.
That's
I was wondering, maybe it's best if we talk about like your knee injury. Like, could you explain how that happened when you broke your knee?
Like now?
Yeah, please.
So I was drunk and dancing and went to pull out a hectic twist and ended up fracturing my kneecap, like my patella, like right off the bone.
Yeah. So you were dancing and then that happened. And then how did you proceed from then? Like, did you go to a hospital? Did you have to call like the ambulance? How did it work?
I kind of waddled to a cab and then got a cab home. and then I stayed in bed for like 3 days just depressed before I went to a doctor.
Oh, really? So you didn't...
Yeah, I didn't want to admit that. I thought maybe I just sprained it, but no, it was fucked.
It was really fucked. Like, could you walk?
Am I allowed to swear? Am I allowed to swear here, or am I meant to talk nice?
No, it's alright. You can swear. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I know that's...
If I can speak on formal, or if I can just be normal.
No, I know that's the way you talk. I'll just explain to them that's Australian slang. That's normal. Don't worry. So, okay.
I'm eating M&Ms as well. I shouldn't eat M&Ms.
That's alright. It's not that formal. I just have to do an assignment.
I didn't go to
I'm sorry?
I didn't go to a hospital either. I went to a general practitioner.
Oh, really? So how
Like
did
a clinic.
how did that work? Like, do you when you go to a general physician, like, do you have to call them first and make an appointment, or do you just walk in, or well, not walk in your case, but
Yeah, hold it. I think I called him, made a quick appointment, went in there, and just saw a doctor. Just need a card, healthcare card, and that's it.
Oh, really? That's it. So it's pretty easy to get to go to a doctor. You don't have to go through much hassle. Sounds like.
Yeah, it's easy.
That's great. All right. And then what happened then?
I went to a hospital though, that was a general practitioner, but.
Did they send you to a hospital, or did they treat your knee?
Well, she took X-rays, but then as soon as we got them out, she booked me for an appointment for next week to look at the results. I think she wanted to finish early or something, just go to lunch or something. So I had to wait a week.
All right.
After that for her to tell me what was wrong with her. She didn't remember me the next time.
Oh, really? So
that's why I should have went to a hospital, because the GPs you go for if you need a medical certificate, but if you have something serious, I think like that, I should have went to the hospital for sure.
Yes, that's a pretty funny story. So they.
She couldn't remember me the next week. I'm like, you got X-rays. I've had the
Yeah, with the guy with the knee.
Yeah.
So all right. So you went to the doctor. They made some X-rays, and they had you come back next week, and then
which isn't normal.
That is not normal, we say.
Yeah, that is normally she would, because I had the X-rays as soon as I did them, so she should have just told me the results then.
Yeah, that is kind of strange actually. So that's not normal for you. Usually it goes faster.
Yeah, well, if I went to a hospital, I would have had it instantly, and then they would have told me what was wrong. But
yeah,
that was probably my fault for going to it.
So yeah, and then after the results came in, or after they made you come back for something, did they treat it themselves, or did they send you to the hospital then? How did that work?
Yeah, it took me a long time actually. She booked me in to see a knee specialist because she realized I fractured my thing, but she wasn't. She didn't really know what was going on. And then I was waiting for ages to hear back from them, but I didn't. So I went in there again a week later, and then I don't know. Then I just kind of went to a hospital myself.
Really, it sounds like a crazy story.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then in the end, I just ended up going to a hospital myself, and the guy told me, because she told me I could work on it. She gave me a little elastic thing to put on it, and I did a work shift with a broken leg.
That's crazy. That's very dedicated, though.
They let me finish the shift, and then they said, "Look, man, you probably shouldn't come in until your leg's good." I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
Did you feel like? Did you feel like obliged to work, or did you what, or did it?
Oh no, I just booked tickets to like on a trip, so I was like trying to save money and I had debt, so
I
was
get
like,
that.
oh, I didn't want to admit that my leg was fucked.
I get it, yeah. A little bit stubborn, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so
No, then when I went to the hospital, and then he told me like instantly as soon as he saw the X-rays, because I still had the X-rays from weeks back, and that guy just told me straight up, he's like, yeah, you're gonna need surgery, bro. Like, you should not be walking on that. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
And then
No, but then after that, like 3 weeks later, I was booked into a surgery straight away. But and I've got public health insurance, so I'm not private.
how does that work in Australia? Public and private? I don't really know
We have
yet.
both. Like there's public, and if you want like the better one, but like private, you pay a bit more. But then like if you need a surgery, they'll you go past the waiting list.
Yeah.
You can get it instantly and stuff like that. But my one, I got instantly because I physically couldn't walk.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but if you
yeah, I'm
so
sorry.
I kind of had to have the surgery.
Yeah.
my,
There was no other
my
option.
leg.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
And how is that normally arranged in Australia? Like, do people usually have public insurance, or is it mostly what do you say, like private insurance?
It just depends on the person, I guess. So if you're more well off, you probably pay for private, and then you get like the finer things. Like if you like staying in hospital, you have like a nicer room, I think, or something. Like you get a TV. Yeah.
All right, so it's
Stuff like
nice.
that.
Yeah,
But yeah, public's fine for me. Like,
yeah, I get
I
that.
got an operation like straight away. Like,
Yeah, I get that. That's good. It's good that you got that straight away. And
so,
then
like if I needed like an ACL, like reconstruction or something, like a knee reco, I'll probably be on like a 2-year waiting list if I'm on public, because you can still walk on it. Like you can still do things with function.
yeah, but you could you function with a broken kneecap?
No, because I had like a piece of my kneecap like floating around, like scraping against my cartilage and stuff. Like I had to get out of it.
Oh, so that's why. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so and that's why I couldn't walk on it, because I'd be like scraping my other bone.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
I lost a lot of cartilage actually.
you did. Wait, cutlet is that like what's between like your kneecaps, like the soft bit?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know the English word, but now I do. So when you had the surgery, like how were you allowed like to stay in the hospital for a little bit, or did you have to go home straight away, or how does that work?
Yeah. Well, I first went in there on, I think it was Halloween night, and then I stayed there for 2 days waiting, but they had a lot of emergency like surgeries coming in because people were hurting themselves. It was like a long weekend, so I guess people were getting drunk and like needing emergency surgery. So I had to wait. So I had to wait for 2 days, and then they came in and told me, look, just come back next week.
Yeah.
Because I'm public, so like the emergencies get ahead of me because or else probably die or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
And then when I got there the next week, I got the surgery and it was fine.
Oh, that's alright.
I was in the hospital for 2 days, just kind of sitting there. That was a big. I felt like I was going crazy then, but still free surgery, can't complain.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So you had to wait a little bit before you could get the surgery while you were in the hospital.
Yeah, it was just because it was a busy weekend. I think I was saying there's had a lot of people hurting themselves.
Yeah, that's not too bad then. If you got like the free surgery, that's all right then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like free surgery, shit, I'll take it.
And is it like, does everybody in Australia have insurance? Like you explain the difference between public and private insurance, but is it like, does everybody have insurance, or is it like in America where not everybody has it?
I'm pretty sure like everyone's eligible to get like a healthcare card. So.
Eligible means like you're obliged, right? Or is it?
Yeah, like you don't have to pay for it, so everyone's got it.
Oh, that's great then. And so it's for free. So you pay for it like through taxes or something?
Yeah, I'd assume so.
You don't really know. That's all right.
Yeah, like I never have to, like, we never pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming taxes cover it.
All right.
And then, yeah.
That's great. Okay, so now let me think, because I would like to know a little bit more about the Australian healthcare system. So are there like differences among doctors or hospitals, like quality differences, or are they all like the same? Are they all just as good, or does it really depend like on which hospital or doctor you go to get like the best treatment? Do you know?
Well, the one I got my surgery was apparently like the shit one, like Northern Hospital.
All right.
And then other than that, I get it, yeah, but that's just like people talking, like, you know, like I don't really know their stats or anything.
That's all right. And so that's what
Just
people.
every time people ask you what hospital you go to, the Northern, they're like, oh, the Northern, that place is fucking shit. You know?
And do they explain like why they don't like it?
Just shitty service, I think. I can't really remember.
All right, that's all right. It's no problem.
Like a lot of waiting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you got like an emergency in the emergency room, that's the worst when you have to wait there.
Yeah, then it's not really. Well, if it's an emergency, you would expect like to be treated rather quickly, since it's an emergency.
Yeah. I have no clue.
No. So there are some differences among like healthcare.
I think so. Like I'm not really like a hospital connoisseur. Like I haven't tried them all. But yeah.
But it's good though.
I think so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm probably glad too.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. That's just. Yeah, it should be like that. No, I'm just trying to fill the time here. It's pretty difficult actually. We have to talk about this for 30 minutes, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to ask?
I'm like a restaurant critic, but for hospitals.
Yeah, you kind of are. Oh, that's all right. Okay, we can. Okay, let me see. Stuff that has to do with healthcare. So also maybe that's.
Not like a.
I'm sorry.
What was that?
Oh no, I was just thinking out loud.
I'll start like a Yelp page like thing for
For hospitals. Yeah, it would be great. I give this one a 5-star rating.
He could have been a bit more gentle when checking my prostate. All good stuff.
Okay, okay, wait, let me think. Okay, so when you had the knee surgery, like after that, did you have to come back like a couple more times, or was everything alright?
Yeah. They gave me a couple checkups. I had to see him like every 2 weeks for a bit. I kind of stopped seeing him after like I started walking. I'm like, I'm walking. What do they need to see now? Like my leg's still there.
So that was your own decision to stop seeing them.
Yeah, well, I was meant to like, keep seeing him, just like, but like I went there the first 2 times, and they kind of like looked at my leg, like, oh yeah, you good? And like, yeah, that's it. And I was meant to go back again. They did the same thing. I'm like, what's the point of this?
Oh, you just like they were just like checking the progress, and then
Yeah. Like,
and you decided it was
they also
fine.
gave me a physio. They gave me a physio who came to my house for like a month.
And oh, that's when they.
She would just give me exercises to do to strengthen my leg.
Oh, right. What kind of
Like
exercises? Can you like describe them?
Well, first I started off just tensing it, because like by the time I had my surgery, my leg was like nothing like compared to my left leg, because I didn't get to walk on it for like a month, and then the surgery after that, and then so I just had to like tense it up and like hold it for a bit, just to get like the muscle in my thigh back, and then the hamstrings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get that.
And then after like I could move it a bit more, she gave me like a little elastic band, like just like resistance, and then I'd just try and push against that and like do a couple sets of that.
Oh, I think I've seen that from like the Fit Society, like people using elastic bands to strengthen whatever muscles. Yeah.
And then once my leg got a bit stronger, just like squats and stairs, like going upstairs.
Yeah.
And then there was another one, I can't remember it. I hated it. Oh, one-legged squats. I still can't even do a one-legged squat on my good leg.
Those are really difficult though. Like I couldn't do them right now. That's way too difficult.
That was just
All right, but
steroids. Just
that's crazy.
oh shit.
You'll be like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
But they, so the physio woman, she came to your house to like show you?
Yeah, she would come, like check my leg and like see what I could do, and then
Yeah.
do some more exercises.
That's pretty nice. Well, I reckon you couldn't go anywhere, but
Yeah. Then after a month, I think like she's like my other friends there. I was meant to get like my own physio, like pay for it.
yeah.
But she just told me, look, just stick with these exercises that she gave me, and I should be sweet. I'm like, yeah, fucking.
All right. So for the physio, you did have to pay yourself. Like that wasn't covered by your insurance.
Well, she lasted a month, and then after, because she'd come like once a week for like four weeks, and then after the fourth one, like because that was like covered by the hospital.
All right. Yeah.
And then after that, I'd have to keep paying if I wanted my own physio, like go to like actual physiotherapy place.
Oh yeah, I get that. So yeah, like four appointments covered, and then the rest.
I didn't have money at that point for like a physio because I wasn't working.
No, I get
So
that.
I couldn't really afford it.
Yeah, but then afterwards, like
Moth.
what?
No, so it was a moth went down my shirt.
Trying to intervene in the interview.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah, got bugs all over.
okay, so you say you couldn't work for how long was it again? Was it like 6 months?
I injured myself at the end of September, and I didn't work till mid-January.
All right, so that's like wait, September, October, November, December, January is like 5 months approximately.
I probably should have came back to work like maybe February or March, but I just needed money, so like I started working on my leg again.
Yeah, I get that. So you need like to come back a little bit early.
Oh yeah, I was like heavily in debt because I just came back from a trip to Central America like right before I did it, so I had a bit of debt from that.
Yeah, and I understand.
And just not working, it was a bit like
Yeah, and then you told me like afterwards your work insurance or kind of thing, like you got money back, right, from the.
Yeah.
Can you explain how that worked?
protection.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I didn't know I had income protection, but I did. Turns out, so I got back paid like 3 months, like of the whole 3 months worth of wages. I pay every week, like they take a bit out of my pay, like $20 or something towards income protection, and then that just covers me like if I injure myself outside of work. So they keep paying me like on average what I make a week.
Yeah, all right, that's great. Is that? Do you know?
Then I got back paid. Yeah.
And how did you find out you had that? You told me like a coworker told you about it or something, so you didn't know yourself.
Yeah, I was looking at my payslip, and because normally I just kind of like look at what I get paid. I'm like, yeah, throw it in a bin. I was kind of reading it a bit more this time, and it said like income protection deducted like $20 for that week.
Yeah.
And then it said like the total for the year that was taken out was like 500 something. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I asked the guy at work. I'm like, hey, does that mean I've had income protection the whole time? He's like, yeah, mate. I'm like, holy shit.
That's great.
So then, I kind of called him up and I was like, hey, you guys owe me money. And they're like, what? And it turned out they did. So they gave it to me.
That's great, yeah. And like, when did you find out? Like, how long after you started working again did you find out? Like, was it straight away or was it
2 months later?
2 months later? Yeah.
2 months later.
But it's great though that you got the money back. That's really good. And
like a cat. Always land on my feet.
Except for the time where you broke your knee.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that sucked.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing about it. I'm just laughing at my own joke.
Oh shit, that reminds me, I got to ice it today. It's been really sore.
You do? Oh, so you still have like some trouble with your knee sometimes?
No, I jumped on a trampoline when we were in lawn. There's these trampoline things, which I probably shouldn't have, because it's a lot of pressure on your knee.
Oh yeah.
It's been hurting this week.
Yeah, I get that.
Cause
Yeah, maybe ice it or put it like up high, like on a little stool or something. That should help.
Yeah, I think if I just ice it, because I've just forgotten to ice it all week. But then if I do that, it should be fine. It's because it's like the fluids, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think so too. I think when you lie back, when you lie back, and you put it up high a little bit, like the fluids like flow away from your leg.
Yeah, that's what I got to do.
Yeah. All right.
Some guys tell me pour vinegar on my leg. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
Vinegar
about?
on your leg?
Vinegar on my leg.
I've never heard of that. Is it common in Australia like to use like alternative medicine kind of like that, or do you usually people like stick to?
Well, it depends on the person. Like, we go to Australia, we're near beaches, and there's a lot of hippies. We've got a lot of friends that like rub some rosemary on their fucking thumb, and then they don't have a cold anymore or something. But I don't. I just deal with it.
Yeah, you stick to, or do you like use medicine at all for some stuff, or is it you just don't? You say you just deal with it. Like how do you deal with it?
Like me personally?
Yeah, like for instance, when you get sick, like you personally, how would you
the cold.
proceed? Yeah.
Oh, like I drink tea and some lemon and honey, but it doesn't really fix anything. But it tastes nice.
That's good. No, I mean, like at what point would you decide to go to a doctor, or do you rather just like try to fix it yourself?
Oh yeah, I try not to go to a doctor ever unless I really have to.
All right, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, because I had a broken leg and everyone was telling me to go to hospital, and I was just like, nah. Then after like 3 days of like sitting in bed and not being able to move, I'm like, I should probably get this checked.
Yeah, no, I get that. But your friends did say like you probably should go to a hospital.
Yeah, he said that because I had a friend who just had knee reconstruction. He's looking at my leg and he's like, damn, he's like, that's swollen. I think he fucked it up. But he just gave me some painkillers, so I just kind of used them until like 3 days and then realized, shit, I probably need to go to hospital because I need more painkillers. I need to get them legally.
Yeah, it's good you realize in time though, because it was like badly injured. So that's good. Okay, let me think. I just had a question like at the tip of my tongue, but I forgot what it's about. Oh wait, I remember. For instance, it might be a weird question from you, I don't know, but for instance, when people get older in Australia, like in some countries, like the elderly, like people, like their children, they take them in home and like they care for the elderly, or sometimes they are like they get into like, what do you call it, like elderly home? Yeah, retirement. How does that work in Australia? Do you know?
Well, I guess it just depends on the person, but probably just put them in a home.
No, that's all right. I was just. That's all right. I've got no opinion on it.
If I was like an old person, I'll probably like just want to be in a home. I guess. Like,
I get that. Like you don't want to be like.
Actually, like a burden.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'd probably do the same. I reckon.
Nah, because we got in Poland. Like my grandma still just lives in her house, and everyone helps her over there. Like my cousin and my auntie. And then here, my grandma still lives with my grandpa, and he's got like a bit of he's got dementia and stuff now, but she like refuses to put him in a home because, like the old traditional way, she looks at it as like you're ditching them or something. But I don't know. I feel like it's just like for his safety, he should probably be in one because he's a bit mentally unstable and stuff like that.
Yeah. I understand that.
He's always getting himself, and it's just too much for my grandma like to deal with because he's starting to go a bit like loopy and stuff like that. And he's doing weird shit. Like.
Yeah, I understand. So it's a bit of like an what do you call it? Like the what's the word again? There's like a gap between like what older people do and what younger people do, like a age gap. That's what I mean. Like your.
What do you mean, like a?
And I mean, your grandmother chose to like care for your grandfather herself, but you would rather like you differ in opinion on that.
Do I think like? Oh,
no. I mean, you say like you would rather go into a retirement home, but your grandparents chose to like stay at home and like care for each other. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that.
All right.
My grandma's got that traditional.
Yeah, no, I get that. So I was trying to say like your grandparents.
I think in all cases. I don't think in all cases, but I think in his case, she probably should just because it's just not safe.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't mean that. I was just saying like your grandparents are more traditional and your and like younger people may not be that traditional. That's what I was referring to, but I probably phrased it wrong. But all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it just depends on the situation. Like,
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so a last question, I think. Yeah, I think we're almost at the time. Okay, so you've been to Amsterdam a couple of times. Can you, like, what would you expect from the Dutch healthcare system? Have you any idea, like, what would you think of how we deal with stuff as compared to, like, Australian healthcare? Do you have any thoughts?
I don't know. I feel like the Netherlands would have good healthcare, I guess.
That's good. Yeah, I think we do. I'm pretty happy with it.
Free healthcare and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we have kind of the same. Yeah, I think we've kind of the same system. Like everybody has healthcare, and I think like you can choose your healthcare, like kind of like program yourself. So you pay a little bit more if you want like more. If you want more stuff covered, and then you also have like the basic stuff. Those are the cheapest ones, and then you can always go to a doctor if you need to, for instance.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think like what would like Dutch healthcare be like? Scrub your bloods or something.
Yeah, just like I need to meet.
I picture it being good. Like you always see like those things on like Americans posting like, oh, why can't we be more like Europe? They got this and Scandinavia.
Yeah, I think we got pretty good healthcare.
Yeah.
And for instance,
yeah, I think Michael Moore always says shit like that.
Yeah, Michael Moore, he's very envious of our healthcare stuff.
Yeah. He's always talking about that.
And for instance, like what if you...
And he probably need it too, yeah?
Looking at him, maybe, yeah. And for instance...
Strike that from the record.
That's alright, I'll just like bleep it out.
That's alright.
And like what if you got sick in the Netherlands, would you have like any idea what to do? Like would you go, or would you like rather stay at home and like have me take care of you?
I'll let you take care of it.
That's all right. I'm part of the healthcare system, I reckon. Like I'm always a dietitian already anyway.
Yeah,
so.
That's my healthcare system.
I'm part of it. All right.
I'll probably just eat some Hagelslag and fucking get my strength back. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Always works best. I actually made like what's it called, like a hot toddy, hot toddy, like the drink. Is it? It's hot.
What's that?
Yeah, you don't know it? It's an Australian drink.
Like tea with some like vodka or something.
I think so. Yeah, I think there's some whiskey in, but I've got to put the whiskey in.
It's like on Mad Men or something, is it?
I thought it was an Australian thing actually. Like an Australian guy told me about it. A hot toddy is when you make like a tea with all kinds of herbs and I'm not sure what their names are actually. You got like
I think it's in Mad Men. Oh, that was something. I haven't seen Mad Men, but I think it's
maybe he was just trying to show off like what kind of cool stuff you Australian people have.
No, Australian people don't drink hot tea. What are we going to drink, like a hot tea with alcohol? We're in Australia, it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah, I reckon you're right about that. Well, I think he was from Sydney, so maybe that's why he was right. He was like completely sure it was an Australian thing, but maybe he was just wrong. This could be.
Yeah, like it's definitely not an Australian, like it's a thing, but it's not like it's not something we do. We just drink espresso martinis.
It fixes everything.
We just drink fucking beer.
All the time. Okay, wait, I'm gonna